Hello everyone, I'm Frank. Welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called One Liner by Wook, and here are the rules. Standard Sudoku rules apply. The digits 1 through 9 appear in every row, column, and box. German whispers. Adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must differ by at least 5. So for example, if this were, say, a 7, this would have to be a 1 or 2, because the only digits which are 5 away from 7 are specifically 1 and 2 in a normal Sudoku. So therefore, that's why you know this would have to be 1 or 2 if this was a 7. We also have Kropke pairs, where digits in cells separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio, and digits in the cells separated by a white dot are consecutive, and not all dots are necessarily given. So for example, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain the 1 to 2 ratio. If this were, say, a 3, this would have to be a 2 or 4, because these two digits have to be consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so for German whisper lines, I like to color them in so that I know which set is which. And on a German whisper line, you'll always alternate between low digits, which are 1 through 4, and high digits, which are 6 through 9. Because if you have a low digit, what digits can be next to that low digit? Well, if you take the lowest of the low, which is 1, and you add 5 to it, that leaves you 6 through 9, which can be next to the 1. And obviously, if you go higher, it decreases the amount of digits that can actually be next to it. So obviously, if you have a 1 through 4 on one cell, the neighbor has to be a 6 through 9, because, again, if you take 1, you add 5 to it, you have to have 6 or above to be next to it. So you'll always alternate between lows and highs. And if you do the inverse, you'll see that 6 through 9 always has to have a 1 through 4 next to it, right? Because 9 is the highest number, and if you subtract 5 from it, that means only 4 and below can be next to it. So again, you always alternate between lows and highs. So on German whisper line, I like just designating one thing, one color. So this is yellow, and then we'll make this pink then. And then you just always alternate between them. So this is yellow, this is pink, this is yellow, pink, and then we can sort of figure out which ones. These are all yellow. This one's not. So these are all yellow. And these are all pink. We have yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, and yellow here. And then the rest are all pink because they're next to a yellow. Okay, so what does that tell us? Well, oh, this is pink also. Which ones do we have that are 4? So we have 4 pinks in box 5, which eliminates pink from the rest of the box. So actually, let's make the pinks orange, because I like designating the pink as a 5, as a 5. So the rest are yellow or pinks in the middle box. We have 4 oranges there. We have 4 yellows in column 5, so the rest are orange or pink in column 5. We have 3 and 3 here. We have 3 yellows and 3 oranges in column 4. 3 oranges in column 3. Okay. Let's start numbering some of these things, right? So this sees 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, or 9. Oh, so this has to be then... Right, so this has to be an orange. Because otherwise, if it's 5, it has to be next to 4 or 6, but this can't be 4 or 6. So this has to be orange, which means it can't be pink, which means in column 5, this has to be the pink, which is a 5. These still could be 5. It's fine. We have 4 yellows in box 8, which eliminates yellow from the rest of the box. So it's pink and orange then. This is pink and orange, and pink and orange. This has to be... We don't know. This yellow is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, so it still could be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is also... This orange is next to 2 unique digits, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is next to 2 unique digits, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is also... This is also... This is also... This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So is this 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be yellow also. Cannot be 5 because it can't be a 4 or 6 here. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So it's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is not. These could be non-unique. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is not either. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So is this. So is this. This is also. This is not next to 2 unique digits, but this is. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this must be orange also. We now have 4 oranges in row 4, which eliminates orange from the rest of the row. So these have to be yellow or pink. Interesting. And one of these has to be 4 or 6. Because, yeah, this is not next to 2 unique numbers. This is not next to 2 unique numbers. This is. This is not. This is. This is not. This is. But this is not. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Among these oranges, where's the 4? The 4 is either here or the 4 is here. If this is 4, this has to be 3. If this is 4, this has to be 3. So either way, one of these is going to be a 3. So this has to be specifically... Okay, so this has... Okay, so if this is 4, this is 3. If this is 4, this is 3. If this is 6, this has to be 7. If this is 6, this has to be 7. So this is either 1, 2, or 8, or 9 here. What about this? This could be 4 or 6, or this could be 4 or 6. If this is 4 or 6, we're assuming that the orange right now is a low, because that makes it easier for us to just basically process everything. It could be 6, obviously, so the oranges could be highs, right? And then we give the corresponding numbers there. So either this is a 4, which would make this a 3, or this is a 4, which would make this have to be... Well, okay. If this is... Oh, interesting. So we have all the orange 1, 2, 3s or 7, 8, 9s here, right? Because this sees 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. This does too, and this does also. So, but either way, either this is a 4 or the 6, depending on which one, if it's low or high, or this is the 4 or 6. Well, if this is the 4 or 6, this has to be the 3 or 7. If this is the 4 or 6, this has to be the 3 or 7. Therefore, this can never be 3 or 7 here, because we already have the orange 3 or 7 here, because it corresponds with the 4, 6 here. If this is 4 or the 6, this would have to be, again, 3 or 7 with it. Therefore, it would be next to the 1, 2, or the 8 and 9. If this is 4, it has to be next to the 9. So either way, this has to be 1 or 2 here, or 8 or 9. So if this is the orange 4, if this is orange, it has to be 4, 5, or 6. Because it cannot be the 1, 2, 3, or the 7, 8, and 9 here. Either this is yellow. It cannot be the orange. I guess it could be the orange one. But it could also be the yellow one. Oh, well, no. We have all 3 orange 1, 2, and 3s here. We know this can't be pink. So pink has to be one of these 2. And the orange 4, 5, or 6 is here. We don't know about the yellow. Ah, this is orange, and these 2 are orange. Only one of these 2 can be an orange then, because we have 3 oranges already in the row. So one of them has to be a pink, which means this cannot be pink. This has to be an orange. The remaining digits now in row 7 are all yellow. So this is yellow, this is yellow. We don't know about this, though. Again, we have all 3 yellow 1, 2, 3s. Actually, we have also all 3. Sorry, we have all 3 orange 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 8, 9s. So this then has to be 4, 5, or 6. This is 4, 5, or 6, and this is 4, 5, or 6 here. Because again, this 4 has to be either here or here for row 4. Or I guess it's 6 again, right? If this is 4, this has to be 3. If this is 4, this has to be 3. If this is 4, this has to be 3. Either way, then it would have to have an 8 or a 9 here. Therefore, we have a 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 quintuplet, or sextuplet, in row 5, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 from the rest of the row. So this has to be 4, 5, or 6. This is 4, 5, or 6, and this is 4, 5, or 6. Oh. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Sorry, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9s in box 5, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, the orange 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9s in that box. Therefore, this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. It has to be 4 or 6. So this is the corresponding orange 4 or 6. Right, because this sees 2 unique numbers, this sees 2 unique numbers, this sees 2 unique numbers on the German whisper line. So this is always the 4 or 6, which means this corresponds to the 1 or 9 here. So this corresponds to the 3 or 7 here. And 3 or 7 has to be next to 1, 2, 8. So if this is 3, this is next to 8 and 9. If this is 7, it's next to 1 or 2. So the yellow 1, 2, 8, or 9. Cannot be 1, 2, 8, or 9. It has to be 3 and 7 here. So this is next to the orange versions of 1, 2, or 8 and 9. Because 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a German whisper line. 7 can only be next to 1 and 2 on the German whisper line. So this can't be. So now we know this is not 1, 2, 8, or 9 for the orange. So it's the 3 or 7 for the orange here. 3 or 7, again, can only be next to 1, 2, or 8 and 9 on a German whisper line. And therefore, this has to be 2 and 8. Because if it's 1 and 9, 1 and 9 would have to be next to 2 and 8, and that would eliminate all the possibilities for this cell. So this has to be 1 or 9. This is 2 or 8, which is next to the 3 or 7 here. Therefore, we have a 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6 triplet in column 8 now. This can't be 3 or 7. It's 1, 2, 8, or 9. This can't be the yellow 3 or 7. We have now a 1, 2, 8, 9, a 1, 2, 8, 9. So this is 3, 7, or 4, 6 for the yellow. We're not sure which. This can't be 3 or 7, but it still could be 4 or 6 here. This can't be 3 or 7. It could be the 4 or 6, though. That's fine. This can't be 2 or 8. This can't be 2 or 8, so it's 1, 9, or 4, 6. We're not sure which. This can't be 1 or 9 yellow, so it's 2, 8, or 3, 7 here. And it does see 2 unique digits. I don't know why I didn't have that one. Anyways. This does not see 2 unique digits. This can't be 3 or 7. This can't be 3 or 7. Because we have the 3, 7 orange in the box. This has to be 1, 2, 8, 9, or 4. It cannot be 4, 6. So this is 1, 2, 8, and 9. Which can be next to any of 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. This cannot be the 1, 2, 8, and 9 for orange. So this has to be 3, 7, which forces this to be 2, 8, which forces this to be not 2, 8, which makes this has to be the 1, 9, which makes that the 2, 8 here, which makes this the 1, 9, which makes this 2, 8. The 2, 8 can only be next to the orange 1, the yellow 1, 9, the yellow 2, 8, or the yellow 3, 7. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8, which forces this to be the 4, 6, which makes this the orange 1, 9. Which means this can't be orange 1, 9. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8. This is orange 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. It cannot be the 2, 8. This can't be the orange 1, 9. So the remaining one, orange, has to be a 2, 3, or 7, 8. Which means, yeah, it still could be any of them here. This can't be 3, 7, though. If this is 3, 7, this has to be, well, none of them are 5 away from that 3, 7. So this has to be 1, 2, 8, 9. The remaining digits here are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 3, 4, 6, and 7. We don't know which is which, though. We have the orange 1, 9 here, which means this cannot be the orange 1, 9. This is the orange 2, 8, which makes this the orange 3, 7. So this can't be the orange 3, 7. This is the orange 2, 8 here. This can't be 2, 8, or 3, 7. So this is 1, 9. This can't be 4, 6 anymore, because if it's 4, 6, it would have to be next to the orange 2, 8, which it's not 5 away from. So this is 3 or 7. This can't be 3 or 7. This can't be 3 or 7 because we have both 3s and 7s. This cannot be 4 and 6. It cannot be 1 and 9. It can't be 3 and 7 because 3 and 7 are not 5 away from each other. So this must be the orange 2, 8. This could be either the yellow 2, 8 or the yellow 2, 4, 6. Either of them work. But we have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in box 3, which eliminates 4 and 6 from the rest of the box. So this has to be the yellow 2, 8. This yellow is next to a 3 or 7, so it's specifically 1, 2, 8, or 9. Right? So if this is 7, this would have to be 1, 2, 1, 2. If this is 3, this has to be 8 and 9, 8 and 9. This cannot be 2, 8, and it cannot be 3, 7 for orange, so it's 1, 9, or it's 4, 6. This can't be the orange 1, 9, or the orange 2, 8, so it's 3, 7, or 4, 6, either way. Therefore, this cannot be the yellow 3, 7. If it's the yellow 3, 7, it can't be next to 1, 9, and 3, 7. So this has to be the yellow 1, 9, which means this can't be yellow 1, 9. This is the yellow 3, 7. This can't be yellow 3, 7, so this is the yellow 2, 8, which means this can't be yellow 2, 8. This is the yellow 3, 7. This 2, 8 means this can't be the yellow 2, 8, so this is the yellow 1, 9, which means this can't be the yellow 1, 9. This is the yellow 2, 8 here. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet, which eliminates 4, 5, and 6 from the rest of the box. Therefore, this is not pink, and it has to be the yellow 1, 9. This has to be the orange 3. Actually, it could be 4, 6. The remaining digits in row 5, sorry, row 8 are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But cannot be 3 and 7 because of a 3, 7 pair already in the box. We don't know what this is. So the yellow 2, 8 cannot be here because one of these is the yellow 2, 8. So one of the yellow 2, 8s has to be here. The yellow 3, 7 cannot be here. So that means one of the yellow 3, 7s is here. This becomes 2, 4, 6, 8 here. We have a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair in row 1, which eliminates 4 and 6 from the rest of the row. So this must be 2, 8, and it cannot be the orange one, so it must be the yellow one, which means this can't be 2 or 8 because we have a 2, 8, 2, 8 pair in the box. We don't know which one this 4, 6 is. Therefore, again, this could be 3, 6, 1, 2. It could be 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, or 4, 8. We don't know which. If it's 1 and 2, okay, this can't, the rest of these cells cannot be 1, 9, or 2, 8 because those are already accounted for. So it's 3 through 7. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It cannot be 5 and it cannot be 7. So this is 3, 4, or 6 here. The 3 can be with a 6, the 4 can be with 2 and 8, and the 6 can be with 3. If this is 3, this has to be 6. which would make this 7. So all the yellows would be high. If this is 6 here, this would be 3, which would force this to be 7. So all the oranges would be high. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these is 2, 8, and we have 4, 5, 6 possibilities. We have the orange 3, 7 here, but we don't know which one it is. This is either 3, 7 or 4, 6. We're not sure which. The orange 2 and 8 has to be here. This cannot be 3, 7. So this is 4, 5, or 6 here. Ah, where's the orange 3, 7? Can't be any of these. It has to be here. So this is the orange 3, 7. The orange 4, 6 then has to be one of these two, which means this can't be the orange 4, 6. It's the orange 1, 9, which means this can't be the orange 1, 9. So this is the orange 2, 8. Where's the last orange 2, 8s? It has to be here. And here. Right, this cannot be 2 and 8. This cannot be 2 and 8. This can't be 2 and 8, and this can't be 2 and 8. So this must be the orange 2 and 8. These can't be 2 and 8. This can't be 2 and 8. This can't be 2 and 8. This can't be 2 and 8. So that's the last orange 2 and 8. This then has to be a 3 or 7, I think, right? Right, because 4, 5, and 6 cannot be in that row. 2 and 8 can't be in that row anymore. 1 and 9 can't be in the row. It has to be 3 or 7. So this is the orange 3 or 7 here. Which means this has to be the orange 3 or 7, because that's the only remaining cell left for it. Orange 3, 7 can't be here. This can't be 3 anymore. So this is 4, 6, which means this can't be 6. This is 2, 3, or 8. Orange 3, 7 is one of these two. This can't be orange 3, 7. This can't be orange 3, 7. This can't be orange 3, 7. Therefore, orange 3, 7 is one of these two. Actually, the remaining digits are 1, 3, 7, 9. But we have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair. This can't be the orange 2, 8 because this is 2 orange. Sorry, this can't be the yellow 2, 8 because this is the yellow 2, 8 here. So this can't be 2, 8. This is 4, 5, or 6. This can't be 3, 7. And this can't be 3, 7 because of a 3, 7 pair in the column. So this is 1, 9. And this is 1, 9, which forces this to be 3, 7, which makes this the yellow 3, 7. Well, since this is the yellow 3, 7, this can't be 3. Because we have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair in the row. So this can't be 3 anymore. Which means this is a 2 and 8, which is the yellow 2 and 8, and this has to be a 4. Well, this can't be 4 anymore. This can't be 4, and this can't be 4. This has to be the yellow 2 and 8 because that's the only place for it, so it can't be pink. And specifically 2 and 8. We have no 1, 9 here, so this is 4, 5, or 6 also, because cannot be 2, 8 because of the 2, 8 pair, can't be 1, 9 because of the 1, 9 pair in the box, and the 3, 7 pair in the box. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet, which eliminates 4, 5, and 6 in the rest of the column here in column 9. So this has to be 1, 9, and this has to be 1, 9, which makes this the orange 1, 9. The last remaining box in box 9 has to be 4, 5, or 6. Oops. We need a yellow 2 and 8, and this can't be yellow 2 and 8 because one of these has to be the yellow 2 and 8. So this forces this to be the yellow 2 and 8. Well, we have 4 yellows in box 7, which means the rest has to be orange and pink. So this is orange and pink, this is orange and pink. These have to be 3, 7, or 4, 6 in these yellow spaces. This can't be 4, though. This is 4, 5, and 6. This can't be 4. So 4 is either here or here. This has to be 5 or 6. We have a 2, 8, 2, 8 pair. We have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair in row 2. So the rest are 1, 4, 5, 6, and 9. But it can't be 4. So this is 1, 5, 6, and 9. We have a 1, 2, 8, and 9 quadruple in column 3, which eliminates 1, 2, 8, and 9 the rest of the columns. So this can't be 1 or 9. This can't be 1 or 9. This has to be a 3 or 7. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair here, which eliminates 5 and 6 from the rest of the box. So this is a 1, 9. This cannot be the yellow 1, 9, so it has to be the orange 1, 9 because of that 1, 9. This 1, 9 means this has to be yellow 1, 9, which makes that orange 1, 9. This cannot be 1, 9 then, because we have a 1, 9, 1, 9 pair in the column. So this must be 3, 7, which forces this to be the yellow 3, 7, because this is orange. This has to be the orange 3, 7. Therefore, this is the yellow 1, 9 here. So this cannot be the yellow 3, 7. This has to be the yellow 4, 6, which forces this to be the yellow 3, 7. So this is 4, 5, or 6. These are the possibilities. And they have to be orange or pink, but we don't know which. This one we don't. We have 4 oranges, so this is the yellow or pink, but that's not helpful. We're missing a 1, 9 pair here, so this has to be 1, 9, and is the orange 1, 9. This can't be the yellow 1, 9 because that's 1, 9 yellow. So this has to be the yellow 2, 8, which means this has to be the yellow 1, 9 here. Okay. What does this tell us? I don't know. Uh, hmm. This cannot be the orange 3-7 because this is orange 3-7. So this has to be the orange 4-6, which means this can't be the orange 4. This has to be the orange 3-7. So this can't be pink. This has to be the pink then. So this is the 5, which means this can't be 5. This then has to be the orange pink 4-6. So this is yellow pink 7. Sorry, yellow 4-5-6 with the pink. Okay, this can no longer be pink. So this has to be yellow, which forces this to be the pink, which means this can't be pink. Therefore, the yellow has to be a 6. And therefore, the yellows are all highs. So these are all highs. The oranges are all lows. And the 4 is a low, too. So this is a low. So therefore, we have... This has to be... this cannot be a high. Okay. So these are all 9. All the other 1-9s must be 1. So these are 2 with the lows. And all the other 2 8s are high. So those are all 8s. Then we have 3 7s, which are all low. So these are all 3. And we have the other 3 7s. We don't know about this. Okay, well, this one has to be the high 3-7 because this can't be. We don't know. This cannot be 3 or 7 though. This is 5 or 6. This is 5 or 6. This cannot be the pink one. So it cannot be low, so this has to be high, which makes this the pink one. This has to be the low one. Since this is low, this has to be high, which makes this low. This high means this can't be the high 4-6. So this is pink, which means this can't be pink. This is low. This can't be the low then. This is pink, which means this can't be pink. This is the 4, 5, or 6. Okay. So these are all 4s. Which means this cannot be 4. This can't be 4. This has to be the 4. We wanted the high 3 7s being 7. So these are all 7. The high 5 6s are all... So this has to be 6. This is 6. This is 6. We have a 6 here, which forces this to be 6. So this can't be pink anymore, because this is the pink. This can't be red, so this is pink, which means this can't be pink, so this is red. Which means that can't be red. This is pink, which means this can't be pink. So these are all 6s. And the pinks are all 5s. And that should be the solution. Yep. Pretty interesting how it works. I liked how he used essentially... I like how the setter used essentially that you were limited in how these digits could be, right? You had one set of 1 numbers, but they had to be with a certain set with other specific digits, right? So that was actually very interesting here. Particularly here, like where you had the 1, 2, 3 combination, or it was 7, 8, 9. We didn't know which. So the 4 or 6 had to be here, which forced that to be a certain number. Hmm. Very cool. Very cool use of the German whisper line and essentially these other Kropke dots, which limited certain situations. Very nice. Very nice. I hope you had a nice time solving this, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.